constantly trying to compete to see who has the best man or to see who has the best content, to all these other things.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time.
Alright, you guys, I am back. Let me just put this here. I had to fix my hair really quick before I head out. I put my hair up in a bun because it's raining, so I have to cover it, and I'm gonna be wearing a hat. I'm about to get ready. I haven't done my skincare routine. I did wash my face earlier in the morning just to get like a restart. And then I'm gonna head out because I want to make this trip very quick. The sun, I don't even think is gonna be out. I recently got a gift from Skin Proud, and I've been trying it out, and this is like a new skincare routine that I'm using, and I actually like it. It leaves my skin super hydrated. Bless me. On days when I'm like super dry from this changing weather, it gives me like that hydration and just revives my skin. Another product that I also been using is made in Israel, and it's called DEADSEACOLLECTION. Collection. It's a collage facial AM/PM serum. I apply this night and day depending on how my skin feels, because I had to first try out this product before bumping it up to 2 days or 3 days a week, because I didn't want to irritate my skin and have my skin start to break out. So that is why I had to start one pump for a week, like once daily, kind of like the retinol, and that's it. Still using my serum from Milk Makeup. This one is really good. It does leave you a cooling sensation, but if you guys want like more of a cooling sensation, try to put this in the, I don't want to say freezer because then I don't want it to, but try to put this in the refrigerator, leave it for like a couple minutes, and then take it out. And I guarantee you that this will cool your under eyes so much, especially like if you're just waking up. It's gonna help out. I'm not gonna do any skincare routine with you guys. I'm just gonna get ready and talk to you as to why I decided to remove myself from Instagram, or social media as you may say. And I think the first reason is I have been seeing a lot of people saying that Instagram is not the same anymore, it's dying, and it's starting to become Facebook, which back in the day when I was much younger, I was always a MySpace fan, and I never liked to switch and change and do something new because I was so used to doing the regular stuff that I was used to. But technology advances and things start to change. So when MySpace started to become dead because everybody was moving to Facebook, I had to adapt, which it was hard, but then I ended up getting used to it. Then once I got used to Facebook, everything seemed fine and all, and that was like maybe right around the time where I started to do more of my makeup and expressing myself, but I wasn't talking at the time because I was nervous on the camera, and did have vlogs, but every time I will vlog, I will erase them. And I don't know why I would do that, but it was because I was super shy and I didn't know how to interact with the camera, interact with the audience. I didn't know what to say, and I always felt like I was judging myself, like I was being very judgmental instead of uplifting myself and encouraging myself that it's not a bad thing to start your channel at that time, because if I would have started way back then it would be a lot different. I think I would be in a different place, maybe successfully. It's not gonna happen, that can't happen right now, but things could have changed if I would have opened up a little more, and I would have not closed myself and not let things get to me and others and people and how people affected me, if I would have not even let that phase me, then put that in my mouth and I would have been straight. But you know, things happen and it is what it is. But I'm just thankful that I'm here today and that God gives me another chance to fix myself, to better myself. So that's why I'm here. I'm trying to do that by changing things that I used to do and not continuing any bad habits, being around certain people that just have negative vibes, negativity, that don't bring nothing good or bring anything good to my life. So a lot has changed, and turning 30, it made me realize a lot of things. It made me grow closer with God. It just made me a different person that I didn't expect to be, and God has taught me a lot of things to overcome, you know? So I would say, yeah, I'm a strong person when it comes to that, because 9 out of 10, I can be so mad and I will hold it in. And now I'm so emotional that I just can't do it no more. Like I literally will have to pray, ask God to help me, and I will express myself either to my husband, or I will go back and I will pray and I'll tell God, because he's the only one that actually knows how each and every one of us feel. With this new year coming up, I did write my New Year's goals. I didn't do any resolutions because, you know, resolutions is like nothing. Let me get back into topic. But what I meant to say is, after I got on Facebook, everything started to change again. And then when I got into my makeup, I started going on Instagram. Instagram wasn't big yet. And then after a while, I started getting into Instagram. I was doing more of my makeups, but I still didn't get the same audience. Like, it was hard. It took years and time for me to get there. And while I was doing that, then the pandemic hit, like in 2020. And I remember this one YouTuber that I used to watch. She said that if you want to start something that you love doing, then start growing your channel or doing something that you love and that you like to do, and do that. So I was like, you know what, you know, I'm pregnant. I know I can't do much. A lot of people are not going to be interested because I'm pregnant and I'm a mom, and they're going to probably be uninterested, but I'm going to express who I am. I'm going to share, you know, God's word. I'm going to be myself, and whoever likes me, and whoever doesn't, then they could just scroll up and keep it moving. So I was doing that for a while, and in the beginning, I had people that would watch me, but it wasn't a lot because my subscribers was at a 1, and then I would get like maybe 3 subscribers for that whole 2 years that I was YouTube and Instagram. I'm just letting this set before I start to go in with any product, because I'm trying to do this quick today. I don't want to be here all day doing my makeup. I was doing Instagram, and then I was doing YouTube, and I didn't receive the same audience as I thought I would. So I was like, you know what, maybe let me just stick to Instagram and then do that. And I started doing Instagram a lot more. I would do my vlogs a lot more as well. I wouldn't stop doing, because my biggest social media platform is my YouTube channel. It's never been Instagram. It's never been Facebook. None of that. It's YouTube. Everything that I have from the beginning, it starts from YouTube. And if anyone was to ask me, I would tell them it's Instagram. I don't buy any other thing but Instagram. So YouTube is what I meant to say. What am I talking about? Kept doing that, and I wasn't receiving the greatest engagement, but I was like, not giving up on myself. It's gonna happen when it happens. I have to just let it ride and let things happen on its own. I can't expect for everything. And then after the pandemic and I had my son, I started to vlog a little bit more, and I started to do more tutorials, and it got a little bit of views, and I started, you know, showing off more of my makeup skills, but I still wasn't like talking, and oh, this better be the right one. And I still wasn't there yet because I didn't have that confidence yet. Like, I felt like God was still working on me, and that is why I couldn't like talk on a camera, because I was shy and I was afraid of what others would say. So I wouldn't talk much, and I would think, oh, this is stupid. And sometimes, I'm not gonna even lie, I did at one point felt like me talking to myself was crazy. Well, not for me, but whenever I would talk on a camera, my husband will come in and he'll just start laughing, and I didn't like that. I didn't really express myself too much, but I mean, he kind of let me do whatever, and I was like, okay, fine. Like, this is me telling you guys, the truth about, how I first started off. It's not something that was easy, and I'm not saying that my husband is not supportive, because he is 100% supportive, but we just don't see eye to eye when it comes to being a content creator. Makeups, doing vlogs, doing things that have everything to do with like technology, computer. I'm all in for that, and I'm all in to learn new things because I'm a quick learner. It takes me time. It's not like I was back in the day where I was much younger. It'll take me time, but I mean, I'm getting there. Facebook came along, and then I went to Instagram. I did my vlogs on YouTube, and then after that, I would say I stopped. I started to do a lot more makeup, but then I noticed that I was breaking out, and there were certain products that I had that kept making me break out. So I was like, this is not good for my skin. I'm gonna have to change. And that was like right around after I had that trip to Puerto Rico for my grandma funeral. And then when I came back, I started to change a lot of things. I think God was teaching me that he had to separate me from certain people because they didn't bring nothing good in my life. And although I'm such a forgiving person that even when people do me wrong, I still give them chances. I know that sometimes I don't see the red flag right then and there, but God sees it. And if he sees something that he doesn't like, he's going to remove it, especially to his children. That's just God, that's who he is, and you can't tell him what to do and what not to do. He's going to do what he's going to need to do. And I'm very thankful for that because it made me open my eye and me see people's true colors. So after that, I started to gain a little bit of followers on Instagram and a little bit more on YouTube, but that was because I had to school myself into content creating. So believe it or not, content creating is not as easy as people think it is. Content creating is really, really, really hard. If you want it to be. I mean, it's not that hard, but it takes time, and it's not easy. It's not something that you're gonna know in a second. Like, it takes time to learn. So I had to learn really hard by myself because nobody was teaching me. I didn't have the money to pay somebody to teach me. It was all about me having to start all over like I was a kid again. And it's something that I'm so used to. It's like my mom telling me, hey, figure it out, and that's why I think I'm not a person that likes to baby people, because since I grew up differently and my parents taught me to be independent and to do things on my own and never expect anything from anyone, just do it, be helpful, but never expect anything from anyone, I kind of grew with that with time. And that's why sometimes when I see people that they get babied and they expect for somebody to do it for them, I don't feel no type of sympathy. I just think you can be helpful and teach someone if they want to be taught, but if they don't want to be taught, I'm not going to waste my time, and I'm definitely not going to just give you handouts. You have to put in the work. So that's what I had to do. I had to put in the work because nobody was helping me. Nobody taught me how to content create, like do video, do thumbnails, do ads, or any of that. I had to learn that on my own. And till this day, I still have more to learn, especially if I want to be like a business owner. I got to learn more stuff. I got to learn how to create a website, things like that. You know, that's just preparing me for the next step. And I'm just thankful that God helped me because I didn't know how to do these things. And my husband wasn't helping me. And while I was pregnant, dealing with my kids, especially when they were in school, I had to do everything on my own. So I was multitasking, and then taking care of my kids, helping them with their homework, going to soccer games, going to soccer practice, going to gymnastics, doing all these activities with my kids, and on top of that, doing content. And it took a toll in my personal life. I didn't know what to do after that. I was literally like exhausted because I was giving mostly all my time on social media and less on God. And that's when I started to see that it was draining. And there were times where I would go days without going on Instagram stories, and I wouldn't even talk because I just didn't felt comfortable. I didn't express myself. But I got into a point as I started growing that sometimes you have to be honest and tell people the ugly truth. Like, you have to be honest, because if you tell people, oh, it's gonna be okay, these things happen, you'll get through it. No, you won't get through it. If you don't have Jesus Christ in your life, you're not gonna get through it. So I had to pray more. I had to read my Bible more. I had to talk to God for him to come and help me out, because I couldn't do it. Like, I was losing my mind. I would try to make time for my kids, the house, my dog, and on all of that, I started to lose myself, and I didn't have no care for me. Like, I had to the point where I felt depressed, and it hurt me really bad because that's not what I wanted. So I had to come back, and I had to talk to God, and God had to do these miracle things in my life for me to understand that not everything that I do is necessary. Like, I don't need to go and do the most. Like, I don't need to go beyond what I do. Like, I just need to be appreciative and try be thankful and not pressure myself to do all these things, because I was trying to give an expectation, and I started to realize that I was giving too much to the world when the world wasn't giving nothing back. You know what I mean? And why would I give myself to the world when the world doesn't even love you? The only person that loves you is God. And that's when I started to realize, like, you know what? God's right. Like, I'm putting so much pressure on myself, and I'm seeing successes from other people that is starting to drain me out. It's starting to make me feel some type of way and feel like that. And when I was dealing with that during the pandemic, I lost myself so bad that after my grandma's death, God started to move a lot in my life, and I started to see people, like I said, for their true colors. And that's when I told myself no more, that I was going to start loving myself. I was going to start taking care of myself. I was going to start doing things for me. I'm going to be a mom no matter what. I'm going to be a very supportive mom like I always been, but I'm also going to take time off for myself. Like, I deserve self-care for myself. Like, I love my kids, but sometimes I need a break. And I know I'm not the only parent that thinks that way. I'm pretty sure there's other mothers out there that think the same way. And I know a lot of people, when they see, well, when people that I know that see me, they're like, oh my gosh, you know, they don't expect that I have 5 kids, and I do. And then they're like in shock, and I'm kind of like used to it, because I'm like, I mean, it's nothing new. I'm just small. And sometimes I used to take it personal because I would think sometimes they would be making fun of me, or they'll say things that was low-key disrespectful. And back then, I would be the type that I would not take shit. I would probably fight them. But now I got into a point where sometimes I don't react right away, because sometimes it doesn't click to me like it does with other people. Maybe it's just me, but I just don't react to it, and I'm just like, nice, but then I try to get myself out of that situation with that person. And so after Instagram was just doing too much, and I was just putting a toll in my life, I told myself, no more. I'm not going to keep doing this because I'm getting depressed about it. And there was a lot of times where I would delete the app. I would take a break. I would basically like fast, and you wouldn't hear from me for days. And then when I would come back, I'll be good. I'll start doing my videos. I'll be fine. But then I would start getting, the same situation happen to me. But it's also because when you're so close and you have a relationship with God, you're going to have the enemy attack you from everywhere. And I had to learn that you always got to put the full armor of Jesus Christ. Because if you don't, you're going to constantly be getting attacked. So I had to learn this the hard way, because it wasn't something that I was used to knowing. Like, these things I had to learn on my own as well. And I started learning when I was reading the Bible. I was getting attacked, and I was just like, why? Like, why is this happening to me? Like, no. And I had to learn that it's a walk. When you walk with God, it's a test. It's a trial that you have to do every time. You have to pick up your cross. Every time you fall, you still got to pick it up and know that at the end of the tunnel, it's going to get better. God's always there, and he's always very protective. He gives us our angels. If any enemy comes and tries to hurt us, they're there to protect us. I'm over here getting off topic. I'm sorry, you guys. I do this a lot, and I try my best not to get off topic. I really do. Oh, I got a mess everywhere. Okay, I have an eyeshadow to cover up my brows whenever I don't want to do the pencil, because nowadays I feel like the pencil be a little too harsh. Or maybe it's because I need to buy a new one. I want to try a new brow pencil because I'm so used to the Benefit one, but like, it's good and all, but I need something that is gonna work, that I can really like a lot. And this one, it's giving, but it doesn't give like I would, because my brows, they're not high maintenance, but I just like a certain look on my brows, and sometimes I'm always doing something different on my brows, and I hate it. But anyways, so like I was saying, so after that, I went back. I took a break. I started to read my Bible a lot more. I started to do more things that I needed to do for my family, my children, my husband. And then after a while, I was like, you know what, maybe it's time for me to, try again and see if it works. So I did try, and yeah, I started doing a lot better after, with my grandma passing away. I started to do my makeup more, and it was going good for me. Like, it was going good. But then it hit me again. Sometimes women, we are our biggest critics of all. And I know this here is like a pep talk, and I know I'm talking for a good long minute, and I'm sorry for that, you guys. But I really want to talk about this because I want you guys to know, starting this beginning of the year, I don't want to be negative. I'm not being negative. I want to be honest and tell you guys that you can make it, and don't let those negative thoughts get the best of you. Mental health, yes, it's real, but it's also the enemy playing, because that's what Satan likes to do. He likes to steal, kill, and destroy. But I got so tired of it and overwhelming that I was like, you know what? God, you're right. This is not my purpose. It's never been my purpose. It's not doing well for me. When I would go on my stories, there would be people on there, but they wouldn't be like people that would be friendly and would talk back. It was almost like they would watch my stories and they were just, you know, observing visually, like seeing what I'm up to, trying to figure out who I am, you know? And I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. And I would question myself, like, why are all these people watching my video, my stories, or watching my videos, and they don't like me, they don't even know who I am, and they're over here passing judgment? Who knows? So I was like, you know what, I'm tired of that. I don't want to compare myself to other people's success. I don't want to compare myself to people that are doing way better than me. It's not my time. It doesn't mean that my season is not coming. My season will come, but I just need to put my faith in Jesus, and I just need to let him handle it and let the plans go the way that they should. And I shouldn't dictate what I want in my life. Like, I have to just let God do it. Like, I can't try to do it for myself. It's not gonna work. That's why he teaches us to never lean on our own understanding, because if we lean on our own understanding, it ain't gonna work out. At least for me, it doesn't work out. So that's why I'm like, you know what, God, I'm gonna just leave it to you, and you can handle it. You can do it, because I'm not gonna test you, because you proved me. You proved to me that I was wrong and I needed to get myself together. So, like I was saying, after that, seeing that, I was kind of like, I don't want people watching me, because it's weird. It's like you're watching me because there's some vendetta you have against me, or you just watching me because you're bored, or I don't know. And I think people get the misconception of me when it comes to me saying this, because I'm exposing myself, as you could say. But to be honest, I'm not exposing myself. I'm more expressing and showing my true self. But I'm also the type of person that I don't mind change, and I also don't mind making new friends and building, you know, friendship with people that are followers of Christ and want to learn about Christ. And people that are non-believers, teach them about God in a loving way, but correct them when they're doing things that are sinful and is not of God. And it's not my job to be a parent, but it's my job to, you know, teach people in a loving way, like I said. But half of the time, I feel like people get on my stories and they're just nosy. Like, you're on my stories, but you're not even, like, there's other people that are either family or people, like strangers that I don't even know, that actually watch my stories and my makeup. And there's like this one girl that started following me, and I appreciate her, and she has the same name as me, and she's such a sweetheart. And she was actually my first follower. And then I received another good friend that she lives a little, like maybe 2 hours away from me, but she was also cool, and I did a live with her one time, and we ended up doing our makeup together, and I learned a lot about her, and it made me like open up. Like, it made me open up my eyes and made me see that, wow, there's so much in life, in this world, that we close ourselves and we don't even realize, you know, how privileged we are. At least that's how I think. So with that being said, I was just like, you know what? Like, I need to be very thankful. I really do. And when I met these two people, like, they were the sweetest, and they're the ones that I can say that they actually enjoy watching my videos, because I know that they have different definitions of women empowerment. My way of women empowerment means that you support other women, you uplift them, you teach them about modern things, about being respectful, and teaching them about, I had the word, I just forgot because my son came in and I forgot what I was going to say. Things that as a woman you want to be respected. Now it's not like that, and that's why it's another reason why I had to get off of Instagram, because that I was starting to see women doing things that I couldn't understand, and it's not my place to judge, you know? It's not. But I would question it, and I would tell God, like, I don't get it. And I know God puts me in uncomfortable positions for me to understand things, but I start to understand, but I put myself in people's shoes and I don't judge. I try to understand people, and I have an open heart. Like, I show my true feelings, where I give people like the benefit of the doubt, if I'm trying to be realistic here. But like I said, when hear the word women empowerment, that's what I mean. And a lot of moms out there, some of them are very quiet to themselves, and they don't want to make friends because they've been through situations that got them into either trouble, or someone has done something that hurt them, and they don't want to have to deal with that. And I want to change that, but I also want to bring women that are positive. I want to bring mothers together and make them feel safe, make them feel comfortable, make them feel like it's okay that you feel that way, because we all feel that way. And I don't want women or certain women to feel like they can't be around certain females because of how they are, or they gossip and things like that. That part I don't like, and I'm not about that. And if I have to, I will call out that person. I'll say, you're wrong, and that's not nice, you know, if I have to. But sometimes I keep it to myself until the right moment, and then that's when I'll let you know. Let me speed up, because I've been here for a little too long, and I don't want to be like taking forever, because I have to like go to the store, and I don't want to take forever. But anyways, like I was saying, so I do be that encouragement to other women and not make them feel no type of way. So yes, I do get a little bothered, because I'm like, when people are on my stuff, I'm like, are you really watching me because you're bored, or you really like me? Because if you don't like me, then why are you following me? You know what I mean? Always questions that sometimes I'll never get the answer to, and that's fine. But that's why I had to take myself out of Instagram. I just didn't want to do it no more. I was like, if you want to check me out, come here on my YouTube channel. If you really want to get to know me, you'll take the time to get to know me. That you'll actually get to know me instead of passing judgment, you know? So with this women empowerment, I feel as there's so many other women, so many other mothers, that they have this strong personality, and there's nothing wrong with that. But they also have this ego in them, where they think that they're better and that they should make other women feel that way. And you're wrong. You shouldn't make other people feel like that, because you're no better than them. You didn't eat off of a silver spoon. You gotta humble yourself. You gotta humble yourself, because we are not perfect, and we should not be making other women, other mothers feel that type of way. I would not tolerate somebody doing that. And I had women do that to me, and close family members that would do that to me. And that is why I had to put a stop to it, and I stick up for myself and say, you know what, no more. I'm not going to keep allowing this, because you're not going to make me feel this way and think that it's my fault. Somebody has to take accountability for their actions sometimes too. So that's another thing that I like to talk about, because nobody really talks about that. And I may not be the only one that says it. I'm pretty sure there's other influencers that talk about it, but nobody's interested because everybody is so consistent on trying to be the next big thing or trying to stay on the gram because they don't want their viewers to go away, trying to be this person that they're not, and it just unrealistic. It's not real. And that's how depression starts. That's how mental illness starts, because they rely so much on the world when they need to be relying on Jesus Christ. What I was doing. And that's when I started to realize I can't do this, because I'm not living for the Lord if I'm trying to live for the world. Because if you're living for the world, you're an enemy to God. And I don't want to be an enemy to God. So I'm not going to live for the world. I'm going to do what God wants me to do. You guys, I'm sorry. I had to do my wing eyeliner off camera. I used the Rare Beauty. It's the Perfect Stroke. I didn't like this at first, but then I started using it a lot more because it has like a thicker wing, and I'm growing with it. I mean, it's still not my best liner. Like, I feel like the Wet n Wild, and there's another one. I think it's the LA Girl wing eyeliner. I think those are my favorite because they do like a nice wispy wing and it's very thin. I don't really like my wings too thick unless I'm doing like one of those thick wing eyeliners that I have to add falsies, and usually I don't be wearing falsies. I do have on my real lashes, by the way, if you guys are asking. These are my real lashes. I haven't even put on any extensions. Normally I put like little individual lashes, but I don't. So I'm running late already. But yeah, so this is why I wanted to speak on this, because I want other moms, other women to feel comfortable, to feel like they matter, and that they should make friends and come together and have like an understanding and understand one another and know and can relate. Using the Refi lip liner and Fawn on it, because it doesn't show up on my lips, and my lips are very pigmented. Like, I mean, well, not pigmented, but very creamy, and it runs. But so maybe it's because I put my lip mask on. I'm gonna go in with usually the brown helps out a lot better than the Refi. There's another lip liner I use that I like that actually looks good on my lips. This Refi one is not doing it for me. I think I need a different color. She has like different ranges of color, but that one in particular is not doing. It's not giving what I want it to give. By the Summer, and she's on Instagram and on YouTube, and she's from the UK. Yeah, I like her brand. It's like a mented lip plumping gloss, but it gives it a nice little look to it. Alright, I'm gonna spritz this because I need to hurry up and finish. But what I meant to say is just be kind to others. The spray I'm using, if you guys didn't catch on to it, is by Skin Proud Hydrating Face Mist. Whew, I like it. I like it. I like the smell of it too. It kind of reminds me, this packaging, this pink packaging, kind of watermelon. Dang, I forgot the brand. But if you guys know, you know. I'll link it down below in case you guys don't know what brand I'm talking about. But yeah, I just think that we need to start doing that more often. If other influencers want to interact, that are like smaller influencers that don't have a big platform, want to interact with other women, mothers, this younger generation, like younger girls, young girls with mothers, girls from different countries that also believe in Christ and are followers of Christ, and they have the same, you know, values and views and how they see things. And that's what we want to bring, positivity. We want to share that, but we also want to share, you know, love. So things aren't going to always work out, and that's okay, but you just got to trust the process. That's just how it goes. Like, no matter what you do, how you do it, that's just how it is. I know I shouldn't be putting this, but I also put the Honey Fluff from Jason Wu in Nudist Nude. I need to clean up because look, that don't look cute. Why y'all ain't tell me?
Good, Mommy.
I need to go back and clean that up. Want to get to know me and want to know who I am? Comment down. Don't be shy to make friends and get to know people and different lifestyle and things like that, and just be in a world full of love instead of constant. You guys, so this is my look that I have on. Let me show you guys from a distance since I'm here. This is what I'm wearing. I am gonna wear my purse. It's raining outside, as a matter of fact. So I gotta put this over, and I have on my Vans, and then I have on my favorite jeans from Shein, and these are mom jeans. And yeah, and that's it. And I'm gonna head out. I just gotta put on my hat because it is raining, and I don't want my hair to get any more wet than it is, even though I'm gonna have to rewash it. But I'm gonna take some water, and then I'm gonna head out. Alright, you guys, so I left. I have my bag on me. I don't even know why. I just be forgetting every time when I tie up I put my son in his seatbelt. I forget to put my purse here. But anywho, I'm about to head to the store, and I'm gonna try to make it quick because it is raining today, and I want to be able to put gas and get the things that I need to get for my son, because I'm at that stage where I don't want to keep dealing with wipes and diapers, so I need to start potty training him for that reason. And I didn't even mention to you guys anything. So if you guys are new to my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Christina. I do life, Bible stories, makeup tutorials. If you guys are new, hello, welcome. My name is Christina. And if you guys are returning subscribers or have been a part of the family, welcome back. I usually tell all my subscribers that you guys are not my subscribers, you are my family, and I don't treat you guys as fans. I treat you guys as regular people, human beings, just like myself. So if you guys are new, hello, welcome, and subscribe, please, so that you get notification every time I upload a video. With that being said, like I was saying, I need to potty train him because I can't do the diapers and wipes no more. It's very expensive. Like, I can't. Like, ya yo estoy hasta aquí con eso. So, I'm trying my best to really trying to manage everything out, but it's hard. It's hard. So, I gotta start. He's only 2, and usually I always start my kids maybe like around 3.5. But I want to start him earlier. That way he kind of starts early, and I can get rid of the diapers and the wipes, and I don't have to worry about them. And I haven't done it yet because I've been trying to find the right time, right day, but I need to. So if I don't start today, I clearly need to start tomorrow. So I'm going to try to see if I can get him to use the restroom. I even told my son, hey, tell brother to go to the potty when he got to poop or pee. And he'll agree with me, but he ain't gonna tell me because it's not his job. So that's what, and yeah, I think I got off of topic and on topic when I was giving you guys, like, I wouldn't say my rant, but more like talk about life experience and just why I don't want to go back on Instagram. So I think at the moment, right now, my main focus is just not trying to be on social media. So if you want to catch me, like I said before, you can catch me here on YouTube, which I'm going to do a lot more daily vlogs and a lot of more Bible stories and just life update, pep talks, and motivation. And that's about it. I think that's my main focus and my main purpose. I'm still trying to find it, but I haven't got to that point, but that's why I'm trying to get back to it. So yeah, you guys, I don't think you guys want to hear me talking while I'm going to the store, so I'll meet you guys at the store once we get there. All right?
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to.
Alright, you guys, it's super quiet today at Target, but I found the same bottle that I have, and I was gonna get the other color, but then I was like, let me not do that to my husband. So I got another bottle for him. That way he doesn't have to keep looking at mine. And right now I had to get wipes. So I came to Target because I feel like they're more cheaper than Walmart. So that's what I'm about to do right now, are the wipes. So let's just keep looking.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got
Alright, so I got the wipes now. I'm seeing a lot of Valentine's Day stuff. Oh my gosh, look at this cute sweater. Oh, this is a cute sweater. Oh, that is so adorable. The most cutest sweater. And it has like this heart, and they're super warm. And they have these. Oh, they're so, I like this type of sweaters. So right now I'm about to go on the other side and check out what I can find. Right now, my son over here, I found him something from the $3 section. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna try to hurry up because they did say that they had the e.l.f. sunscreen here, and I wanted to see if they do so I can check it out. I mean, I'm debating. I might get it, I might not, just because it's okay, but I already have a sunscreen. Let's look over here, Ima. Maybe it's on that side, because they said it's a primer too, but since it's skincare, that's what I would have thought. It said it was online and in store, because I had to. What? Oh, they do have it. Look. Whew. I am back, you guys. I almost forgot why I went to Target. Almost forgot. Well, I didn't forget the wipe part. The wipes, I got it, but like I went in there and I remember my sister telling me about this bottle that I got. If you guys are interested and want to know, I got this at Target for $5. This is a good deal because it comes with a straw, and it's like this straw here. Really, really good. I like it. The only bad part is that even though it's $5, the handle, if you don't take care of it too well, it can come off. But I mean, it's replaceable. All you gotta do is just put it back unless the piece breaks. But other than that, my piece is somewhere around here. But other than that, I still use the little holding part just very, very lightly, and I try to be careful with it. But I seen another one of that, and I was thinking about getting the other one because they had that color, and then they had like this nice turquoise blue type of bottle, and I was like, I could get that one because that looks more like for me, and I could just give mine to my husband. But I didn't want to give him my hand-me-down, so I was like, I'll just get him the same one as mine, and then we'll both have a bottle, so he can have his whenever he goes to work, or he needs something to hydrate and keep him like going whenever he's working. He'll have that. So I was like, whatever, I'll buy it, because the last time I went during the holidays, they didn't even have any. So I'm very glad that my sister told me to go check it out, because they were going fast like hotcakes. So I went and I seen that and I grabbed it. Then my son, as always, I try not to go and buy him stuff. I have a bad habit. I literally need to stop. But he seen something that he liked, and I wasn't gonna buy him a toy, so I'm like, no, toys at home, and I'm not buying you no toy. So I seen puzzles that were like dinosaurs, because he's really into dinosaurs. So I ended up getting him that, and I was like, okay, well, this is what you're gonna get, because that's it. And then I was like, let me just go out, check out the skincare products to see if maybe they have the e.l.f. primer, sunscreen, whatever. And I didn't see it there, so I was like, well, maybe let me try the makeup section, because usually they'll probably have it, because it's also a primer. So I was like, let me just check it out and see. And luckily they had 3 left, so I was like, bet. When I get home, I'll show you guys the packaging and everything, and of course I'll let you guys know about the groceries. I'll show you guys my groceries and get gas before I head back home. And then I had to unload, and it's raining, so I'm trying to make time to hurry up and do this, because after this I'm not going out the whole week, and that's just how it's gonna be. But I will say, this lip combo that I did looks really good on me. I just had to like retouch up on my earlier I had to retouch up because my lip liner was looking crooked, so I had to fix it with this pencil from LA Colors. That's a good pencil. It's a pencil that's used for your brows, but I used it for my lip liner. So, good stuff. Right now, I'm about to head to get gas, and then I'm heading home. Then I had to unload. Once I unload, then I'll show you guys everything. I hope that my camera on my phone lets me vlog throughout the day so that I can show you guys the groceries. But I'm trying to make this very, very short. Alright, so I'll see you guys on that side. So I'm right now I'm unloading all the groceries right now. I forgot to get my selfie stick. I'll probably have to go back and get it. Could have sworn I had brought it with me. So I'm about to get this unloaded. I'll probably show you guys what I got. That way you can see like an idea. I really want to start doing like more organizers. That way, like when my kids want to grab a snack or whatever, I give them like whatever they want. But I try to limit them, because they tend to eat everything in one day. And that's the reason why I sometimes hate going to the groceries a lot, because I go and I buy enough things for them to snack on so that they won't be hungry. And if they do get hungry, then I give them something for them to eat. That way they won't be eating too much snacks, because I try to limit snacks so that they can eat healthy. And lately I've been doing this thing where I give them carrots with ranch, and they've been liking that a lot. A lot of kids, they don't really like vegetables, but with my kids, it just all depends on if I'm eating it, and if I like it, they'll like it as well. So let me just unload everything, and then I'll show you guys what I bought. So this is pretty much all that I got. I had my sweet neighbor that I love so much. She also sent me some packages of some potato chips, so I have boxes of them that I have to put away. But this is so far, except my little water bottle. Everything that I have, that's open because my son was complaining earlier. I did get orange juice. I got me some coffee. I got juices for them. I got like 2 packets of that. I got me cranberry whenever I start to feel like, you know, I'm getting like a UTI and I need something to help with the problem. And then I bought the kids also cran grape, because that's their favorite. I haven't bought these in a hot minute, so they do like these sometimes. And I went out and I bought cheese. A little bit scared to even, I'm hesitant about this cheese. Give the kids too much cheese because it clogs up your body. So I seen these at Target and I was like, oh, these are cute. And these are something that they can snack on during the afternoon once they get home from school. That way they don't have to be like, Mommy, can you make me a sandwich? I got some milk. I didn't even get my coconut milk. I usually get it at my local store that I go to that's closer to my house, but I didn't go today. So maybe maybe this week I might stop by and go and get it, but whatever. I'm just gonna have to use their milk. I went out and I got them these little fruit and veggie blends. So that's another snack that they can snack on. Some more snacks, everything in there. And then of course I got more waters and sodas just in case when my husband comes, and some more juices for them just in case if they run out of the other one, they have these so that they can, you know, use. And this Panera soup, so I never tried Panera, and I don't know why I did that, but I wanted to try it out, and it says it's a broccoli cheddar. These little guayabas, but they're super soft. My mom says not to eat too many of them because they do make you constipated, and it is the truth. So I'm trying to find a way where I can eat them, but not every day. The other day I also made some Mexican spaghetti, and I have left. But right now I'm just doing that. I also bought me some plátanos too, because I'm thinking about making, because I was thinking of making arroz pollo today, but I don't know, I might reconsider, but we'll see, because I like to say yes and then I change my mind, and then it'll be different, because right now I just want to focus on getting this out the way. My husband also had brought some tortillas that we got at this one store, and leave them here in my fridge. This is how my fridge looks. It's a mess right now, so I'm trying to reorganize everything. I finished, you guys. I'll probably show you how I organize everything and put away, but I needed to take a break because I am hungry and my son's sleeping right now, so I don't want to be too loud, and then I didn't close my door. But anyways, so do you guys want to know? So I'm super excited. I went out and it was $14, which it's the right price for it. Now I will have to say, I'm not going to stop using my sunscreen. I'm going to first finish that one before I even get started on a new sunscreen. Because I feel like my skin is like, if I start on something new, my skin will want to start breaking out. So I want to just chill for a little bit. I'll give you guys a review on it, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. So I went out, personally bought it. It's the Sunbeam Sun Touchable Woe Glow 30 Spectrum, and it's this one. And I found this in the makeup section. So Walmart, anywhere where they have more products of e.l.f., that's where it's located, or on the website. You can also buy it on the website. I wasn't going to pay for the shipping, so I'm super excited to try this out. Now it comes in this yellow packaging. All you do is just put that to open it, I'm assuming, because normally when I open packages I end up breaking it, and I don't like when I break them. So I'm gonna give it a try, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. This is how it looks. It's very small compared to my Korean burrito, and I paid, I don't even remember how much I paid, but I'll leave it down in the description to let you guys know how much I paid for this one. And I got this off of Amazon, and it was a Korean sunscreen. It didn't have like too many products that agitated or irritate my skin, and I've been using it, and it gives me a nice glow. Versus this one is like the Super Goop, and I used to have the Super Goop back then, but I stopped using it. For the reason why is because it started breaking me out more, and I wasn't sure if it was my skincare that was breaking me out, my makeup, or it was just that all together. So I discontinued it, and this one's kind of like the dupe for it. So this is how the packaging looks. And then on the back it says how to use. It says, after last step skincare routine, before makeup, apply evenly and generously if you want, or just a little bit. I don't like to add a whole lot. My SPF, my other one, the Pareto, this one says to add generously, like a generous amount to your skin. But I don't think you need too much pack on a bunch of skincare, because 9 out of 10 sometimes skincare does kind of disturbs the makeup, and that's why some people don't like to wear SPF on top of makeup. But if you do want to protect your skin, which I highly understand, I'm not against it, it's your preference. If you choose to just put evenly, generously, like it says, just a little bit, little goes a long way. It says that it's infused with hydrating aloe, hyaluronic acid, and squalene. Squalene is very good for your skin, and it's lightweight. SPF create a glowy radiance while priming for long-lasting makeup. So I have the green bottle. I have that one. I don't carry the other one, which is the putty primer. I never tried it out. So if you guys want me to do a review on the putty primer, just let me know and comment down. But so far I've been more into glowy skin, natural skin, just keeping it normal, not doing the most. Like I used to be all in the full coverage, that it makes me cakey, and it's not my thing. Like for some people it is, but it's just not for me. I wasn't made for that, and I feel like my type of skin works better. Creams and glowy products, moisturizing products, things that I can absorb in my skin that won't upset my skin. So I'm glad that I picked this up, and I can't wait to try it. My nose is running so bad. So this is it, and then it has like this little thing in here, and let's just try it out, because I wasn't gonna give you guys a full like review on it, but since I'm here, I'm gonna try it out on my wrist, even though on your wrist and your body is way different from your face, but we're gonna give it a try. So I applied a little bit. It doesn't look like the Super Goop, because I think the Super Goop is more white than it is this color, but I'm gonna mix it in, and we'll see what it does. So this is how it looks. I'm gonna mix it in. And at Target they also had the other niacinamide power grip primer, and I was gonna get it, but then I said no. I gave one to my sister as a gift, and I don't know if she has tried it. I was thinking about buying another one, but then I was like, I'll just hold off on it. So this is actually pretty nice. It almost looks like a tinted moisturizer. So this is how it looks. So that's the e.l.f. SPF. Let me try my SPF to see the difference. This gives you like semi-glow. It gives you, so by the way, it does have a scent, like a sunscreen scent, by the way. My SPF doesn't have a scent. That's the only difference. That's mainly why the reason why I like products that don't have scent in them, and they don't have too many like fragrance, because that is a reason why my skin is triggered, because I don't like a lot of fragrance. I like something that's matte, natural, and that isn't gonna, you know, irritate my skin. It's that the e.l.f. doesn't give a whole lot of shine than my SPF, so I don't know about that. So this kind of might be good for maybe for like the beach, but I'm gonna give it a try and I'll see what happens. But so far, I don't know if this will be like my go-to SPF. I don't think I will stop using my Pareto. This will still be something that I will continue using until it finishes. It's more suntan lotion than it is a primer. So, I don't wanna. I'm giving my thoughts way too soon, so I'm just gonna not say nothing, and then give you guys a review on it and see how it wears out. Maybe on another set of a video, and then I'll let you guys know. But so far, I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm gonna put it back in my packet. Why would I? Head off and pick up the kids in like an hour, so let's show you that, and then I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Hopefully it will be either to review the products, or if you guys have any questions or any comments or any concerns, anything that you want to talk about and you want me to talk about it here on my channel, then just comment down below and let me know. And if you guys are not a part of the family, just hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified every single day I upload a video, and that way you can be a part of the Sanchez family. And I am a very welcoming person. I am a believer in Christ, and I love each and every person that becomes a part of my family. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave it off here. I'm gonna show you guys my organized refrigerator. Hopefully, I mean, it's not the best, but I mean, so far, in my opinion, I do a pretty good job with organizing. Thank God for my mom. So let me show you that, and I'm leaving it off. I'm leaving it off here. So thank you guys so much. Los quiero, los amo mucho. God bless. Besitos. And I'll see you guys in my other video. Okay?
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed?